Hello crafters, Janine here, and today's video I'm hoping is going to be fairly short. I don't want to keep you too long with me just rambling on and on, but I just wanted to give you some updates about my channel and what's going on here, as well as a couple of little life updates and a quick haul and a little bit of a talk about a giveaway. So let's start with the channel updates. For about 6 months, I decided to commit to uploading at least one video a week. Before that, it was kind of hit and miss. Like if I worked on a craft project, I would video it and upload it. And I thought, you know, I can do better than that. I can bring more content to this channel and be more, for it to be more interesting to a wider audience. So I committed to once a week, which I stuck to for, quite a while. And then I started having a lot of content, because once I started committing to really crafting like that on a regular basis, I found that it was kind of infectious. And so I was crafting a lot and videoing a lot and kind of got way ahead in my upload schedule, and thought, well, if I can create this much content, then I can create enough content to commit to 2 videos a week. So that's where I've been at for about a month now. Seems to be going good. So for the time being, I am going to continue to upload videos on Mondays and Thursdays. They will be live at 8 a.m. on Mondays and Thursdays Central Time. Sometimes there'll be a blog post that'll go with the video, and sometimes there won't. It's just going to depend on if there's that much more information I feel, that a blog post is warranted. Otherwise, it's mostly I just do blog posts if I've utilized Cricut in it, because then I can list out the Cricut cartridges and images from those cartridges, which is kind of hard to do within the content of a video or a video description, in my opinion. But anyway, so that's where things are going to continue to go. Occasionally, I may not have had the time to commit to, or something's come up in my life that's caused me to not be able to film, edit, and upload a video. So if that happens and I don't have 2 in a week, I will always have one on Monday. Monday will be my dedicated, we'll have a new video every Monday and most Thursdays. But anyway, that's where that's at with the channel. The other thing is I'm thinking about doing, and content for the channel is based on something that's going on in my life. My husband was just diagnosed diabetic. And it was just so strange, because he is such a healthy guy. He's in really great physical condition. Has never had any major health problems. So this news just took us by complete surprise. So we have really adapted the way we're eating and cooking, and I am learning to cook for a diabetic, which means a lot less carbs and definitely no sugar. But this is, for cooking like that for someone who loves his carbs and loves his sugar. So I have really been very successful at adapting recipes and coming up with some creative low carb, no sugar foods for him that have been satisfying to him and taking care of that sweet craving, but without the sugar. So if you would be interested in kind of going along that journey with us and me showing you some of the recipes that I have come up with, like right now I've got a recipe for a whole grain, yes, whole grain, no white flour at all, whole grain, sugar-free banana nut bread. That is so good you would not know it was a whole grain sugar-free banana nut bread. So if you'd like to see a recipe on that and a demonstration of me putting it together, please give me a thumbs up, give me some comments, let me know if you would like to see more content having to do with eating on a diabetic diet. Because hopefully, in this process, not only will we be able to keep his blood sugar at normal levels, but we're eating healthier, so it could actually be a weight loss journey for both of us as well. So again, if you'd be interested in seeing more of that kind of content, please leave me some comments below, and I will definitely bring you more of that sort of thing. Okay, now let's talk haul. And again, this isn't going to be a very big haul, not a lot, but back at the end of September, Scrapbooking Made Simple, and they have a YouTube channel rather, with videos of demonstrations of products that they use from their shop. But anyway, they were having a big anniversary sale back in September, and I didn't order that much, just these coloring books, because I wanted to start working on my coloring skills as far as working with some alcohol markers. I don't have Copics or Spectrum Noirs right now. I just have Big Markets, but I wanted to go inexpensive, you know, for my first alcohol markers, just to see if it was something I was going to like. I really just didn't want to make the investment in, you know, Copics or Spectrum Noirs until I really knew if it was a medium I was going to want to work with or not. Coloring images and all that may or may not be, you know, in my wheelhouse, and I just don't know yet. So anyway, just for practice, and with the thought that maybe some of these will actually come out nice enough to use on Christmas cards and other things, I got these Christmas ornaments for colorists, and it is 14 pages of acid-free paper from hot off the press, and it just has all these images that, if colored nicely enough, could be cut out and used on Christmas cards. So I thought it would be really good practice. So I got two in the Christmas, and then I got two in the florals. One says butterflies, and the other one is awesome blossoms. So I figured I would kind of start with maybe a couple of pages out of each of these and see if it's coming out good enough, and I feel like, you know, that they look card worthy. Then I'll move on to the Christmas ones and actually use some of the images I color on Christmas cards. And I'm also going to color on them with some watercolor pencils. And I know there's some card makers out there probably roll their eyes at me just a little bit when I say this, but with some Crayola markers too, because I think I probably will not be able to blend those as well as Copics or anything like that. Actually, I know I won't, but I think there's a way to blend them that they will look okay, or maybe even fairly nice. So I'm going to give that a try and see how it goes, and you guys may be seeing a video about that here. If things are going well, I might do a demonstration of coloring with these different mediums. So again, leave me some comments, let me know what you think, and if you would like to see some videos demonstrating different coloring techniques with different mediums. And I'm kind of excited about this because the crew over at Scrapbooking Made Simple sent me a free gift with my order, which surprised me. I wasn't expecting it. And this was something that Stacy had demonstrated on her YouTube channel about how to use these decoupage images, because they build, like, there's layer 1 and then 2, and then all these different images build onto each other to make something you know, that's a thick image. And it says on the back, it says create cards, tags, and more with this A4 decoupage pack. And so I'm probably going to go back and look at her video on how she demonstrated these, because I know what they end up making is a three-dimensional picture, and it looked interesting and fun, and I've never done it before, so I'm really excited to give it a try. So thanks so much, Stacy, really appreciate it. All you guys are awesome over there, and I can't wait to try this, and I can't wait to try my hot off the press coloring books. And let me tell you what, this paper, I mean, I have a feeling alcohol markers will bleed through a little bit, but this is some pretty thick paper. I mean, it's not as heavy as, say, a Nina cardstock, but it's pretty thick. So even though it might bleed through a little bit, it's still going to hold alcohol markers fairly well. So, okay, and then I do belong to May Made It's Stamp of the Month Club, and I just got this in today, as a matter of fact, my November stamp set, which is all about being thankful, and I love that. And there were some people, I think, who were a little disappointed that it didn't contain images or more images. It does have these little dashed and dotted lines that you can use to separate, you know, the sentiment, which I think is great. But this, I can see this stamp set being really awesome and getting a lot of mileage out of it, because you can use the thank you, thankful, and thanks, you know, and then it has all these other sentiments to go with it. So it'd be like, thank you for your service, thank you for being there, thank you for your help, or thankful for your help, or so forth and so on. And then it also has you're so and you are a, that can go down with these sentiments down here. So you could have like, you're so awesome, you're so amazing, you are a wonderful friend. So there's so many ways to mix up the sentiments on this stamp set. I mean, I can just see this going for miles and miles and miles in card making. So I'm not disappointed at all with this month's stamp of the month set. I really see this going a long way. And oh, and by the way, the name of the set is Just to Say Thanks. So if you haven't seen May May, she has a YouTube channel also. Check her out. May May Made It. And she does have, and to get her Stamp of the Month Club, you have to go to her Patreon page and subscribe there. So anyway, if you haven't checked out May May, you need to check her out. And then this was just something, I was making a Amazon order, and I had been wanting a precision tip glue bottle, because some of the things that I'm gluing onto cards are really quite small, like sequins, and sometimes when you die cut things out, or you on the Cricut, they end up being very fine little places where you're trying to figure out how to get adhesive on there. So I really wanted a fine tip. I'm sorry, I've got such a glare. I really wanted a fine tip glue bottle, and I had got another one, but it was the nozzle on it, the metal tip was like that tall, and I just could not squeeze. It was so hard to squeeze the glue all the way to the end of that. So I found this one with a shorter nozzle, and I'm hoping that works a little bit better. So that's everything for this haul. Like I said, it wasn't a very big haul, but I thought you guys might like to see that. And now on to giveaway news. Here's where I am with that. My channel is getting very close to having 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so excited about that. Honestly, when I started this journey, I didn't have any real goals as far as where I wanted to go or where I wanted to end up subscriber wise. And to find myself at almost 1,000 subscribers is it happened fast too. I had, you know, a few hundred subscribers, and that happened over 2 or 3 years, just on some cross stitch videos that I first posted on this channel, you know, 2 or 3 years ago. And so over time, those, you know, a few hundred subscribers built up, and then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but in the past few months, since I've started uploading videos on a regular schedule, my subscribers have grown at a much faster pace, and I'm just so grateful for that, and surprised, and since it is the month of Thanksgiving, and you know, I'm just in that mindset of being so thankful for you guys for showing up, for watching my videos, for commenting, for giving me thumbs up. I want to do a giveaway. So when I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, so the quickest way to get there is obviously for you guys to share the videos and to ask people to subscribe, you know, kind of help me get the word out. But as soon as I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, then I'm going to open up a giveaway. But I need your help, because I'm kind of lost. I don't really know what to give away, what you guys would want. So I have a couple of thoughts, and I would really, really like your feedback, and let me know what you would prefer. I thought about just doing a $50 gift card from Joann's. They have a wonderful selection, very large selection of all sorts of crafting supplies. So they're not specific towards just paper crafts or yarn crafts. You know, it's pretty much any kind of crafting supplies you could think of they have, from fabric to you know, for sewing, just everything, florals, decorations, just anything crafting you can imagine. Joann's has it all. So I thought a $50 gift card from Joann's would be a great way to go for a giveaway. And so that's one possibility. But the only thing I wasn't sure of, and honestly I haven't checked into yet, is how they are on international shipping. I don't know if they ship internationally or not. I mean, I honestly don't know. So then I thought, well, maybe it would be better if I curated a prize package based on some of my favorite crafting supplies. But the only qualm I have with that, the only misgiving I have with that, is that the type of crafting I enjoy doing, like right now I'm into paper crafting, so obviously a gift package curated by me would probably have some paper crafting supplies in it, and a knit, which I don't think I would do a knitting prize package, because that really is so very specific. Even with paper crafting supplies, you could use them, you know, in other crafts, whereas knitting supplies you could really only use in knitting. But I also like to do some painting on ceramics. So anyway, I could curate a box if Joann's doesn't ship internationally, for those who want to enter, who are international. I honestly just don't know. I will check into that before I open the giveaway up and be able to tell you for sure. But please share this video, leave me some comments, and tell me, what do you guys want? Would y'all like just a gift card? Or if they don't ship internationally, would you like me to curate a box? So give me your feedback, leave me some comments, and let me know what kind of giveaway you would like, because when I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, we're gonna have a giveaway, and it's gonna be awesome. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for staying till the end. You guys have a very blessed day, a very happy Thanksgiving, and just know that I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Bye.